Hi, Daniel here from Flightline Pedal Boards, and this is the Captain. The Captain is the larger of the two pedal boards that Flightline currently offers, and this pedal board has enough real estate to comfortably accommodate up to 10 kind of standard size guitar effects pedals. The board is 20 inches wide, 16 inches deep, and 5 inches tall. The outside frame of the board is all aluminum with a black powder-coated finish on it. It's extremely durable, resists scuffs and scratches from your feet, accidental kicks, and things like that. The top and bottom pedal platforms are 3/4 inch plywood, and they are covered in a soft display fabric that's designed to interface with Velcro. Note that this is not compatible with dual lock material. For people that want to use dual lock, you would need to have maybe a smooth top board, which I currently do not offer, but I hope to have one in the future. So for now, it's Velcro only. So the first thing you notice about this board is the dual offset platforms. And that was the geometry that I picked very early on, kind of from an ergonomic standpoint. And the idea is that if you have a pedal on the upper platform here and a pedal on the lower platform, when your foot comes up to hit one of the switches of your upper pedals, this creates a separation between the controls of this lower pedal and the foot switch of this upper pedal. So the idea here is to make it easier to access your switches in the heat of the moment, kind of when you're on stage performing. You can reach up and tap this, and you have a much lesser chance of your heel, bumping a knob or something and getting a big surprise right in the middle of your solo. So there's a couple other nice aspects of the dual platform setup. One is that this gap here provides a nice pathway for power cables and patch cables as well. So if I want to run any patch cables between upper and lower pedals, if I crisscross across my board, those cables can easily be routed through these slots at the top and under the board where they're out of the way. And so this makes for not only a very clean looking pedal board, but it also allows us to push our pedals closer together because we don't have to leave room for patch cables to crisscross this platform here. Secondly, this upper platform is actually able to be hinged. So if I open this up, this reveals the lower compartment here. And you'll notice we have a solid floor down underneath here. And this is perfect for mounting your power supply because it's enclosed. It takes very minimal effort to secure your cables to keep things from falling out the bottom of the board. So less setup time, much easier setup, less zip tying and putting down zip tie anchors and Velcro and everything else. Also, because you don't need to spend as much time and effort putting your cables in place and securing everything, that means the board is also easy to modify without having everything tied down. I don't need to go get wire clippers and start clipping zip ties and things like that anytime I want to change my pedal routing or anything like that. Inside here, you'll notice we have a couple of pass-through jacks. These are locking TRS input and output jacks. Because they're TRS, we have the ability for these to carry a stereo signal if needed. And we also have a power cable receptacle to power our power supplies. So we lower this down, snap it shut. Let's take a look at the end here. And this is our power receptacle on the front right of the board. You can see this is a common C13, C14 style plug. This is the kind of plug that you'd find on the back of your computer power supply. Most guitar, bass amplifiers, keyboards that have removable mains power cables use this style of cable. And I specifically chose that because they are so readily available. If you were to show up at a gig and forget your power cable, there's a good chance your sound person or one of your bandmates may have a spare. Also, if you ever lose your power cable or you just want to get a longer one, say you like to play on big stages and you want a 30-foot cable, those are readily available everywhere online. Also, in this receptacle, there's a built-in power switch that's lighted. And this is really handy if you like to leave your pedal board set up all the time. For instance, if you keep a guitar amp and a pedal board set up in your office and you like to jam for, 10 to 15 minutes at a time, this is really nice because you can just kind of walk up, flip your board on, do your thing, And when you're finished up, reach down, flip the switch, boom, everything's off. And the fact that it's lighted makes it really handy. It's easy to see when you walk into a room or when you look across the stage, or you know, in the evening when you maybe leave a gig, you can quickly see that light tells you, oops, I left my pedal board powered up. Okay, so let's take a quick look here at a pedal board, at a Captain that's actually populated with some pedals. So I kind of threw this together for the purpose of the video here. So my cables, I kind of scrounged around and just found whatever I could as far as patch cables. Normally I would custom cut every patch cable and custom make patch cables so everything is the exact length that it needs to be. This is kind of a mix and match of cables. So let's reach around here and flip this board on. You can see everything is on. And notice right off the bat how clean this board looks from the top. We got eight pedals on this. There's very few cables showing. Everything on these upper pedals runs down the back of the board. And if I flip this open, you can kind of see what it looks like on the inside here. Got a Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2 Plus in here. It's just held in here with just a couple pieces of Velcro. And the only real cable management done on this one is one little tiny piece of Velcro here just to keep my power cables sort of all consolidated together in a bundle there. If I need to change anything on this board, I can quickly and easily see where every cable goes. And you'll also notice too, I don't know if it's immediately clear on the video, but the signal chain on this board is actually not linear. So my signal chain comes into this tuner first to the microamp, and then I'm coming down to these two drive pedals here over to the compressor, and then back up to the phaser, tremolo, back down to the reverb pedal, and then out. So I'm kind of zigzagging across the board as far as signal path goes, but you notice just how clean everything looks. And it's nice because if I want to move anything around, I can just open this lid and I can see exactly where my cables go. So that pretty much does it for the Captain. Again, my name is Daniel from Flightline Pedal Boards. Check out the description for links. See ya.